Afternoon and welcome back to the channel again. So now we're going to do fronts, hopefully, as long as we don't make a fool of ourselves like we did in the last video. Just struggling for somewhere to put the phone. Could do with a proper good phone mount or something, you know, in the garage. So if anybody knows of anything tripod wise that you can say fit on, been trying to fit it on this thing, which is my phone mount out of the van, but there's nothing to fit it to. Just keeps dropping off everything. So anyway, right, we'll get on with this front, right? So what we need on this side, same crack. You need 19mm Allen key for your axle or your spindle, 6mm for your pinch bolts, and you need a 12mm bolt socket for your caliper mounting bolts. And obviously undo. Let's put you on the heater. So you can see out on the heater. Oh yeah, that's not bad. The only trouble is now Vic's put the dryer on. You can probably hear the dryer bloody whirring away. So, snip caliper bolts out. On this side on the top one, you've got a little bracket that holds your ABS wiring. Hopefully put that back in. That's the wrong one. It's just undoing the brake pipe then. That'll be good, won't it? And it's also got a little bracket here. It's got like a, take it off so you can see. It's got a hook on it. That just holds the wire in place for the ABS. Push pistons back in. Drop it off. Same on the other side. Spin them off. That's what we're all doing today. Well, anybody actually been out on the bike today? With it being nice, I know we're not really supposed to, and it's the 8th of March. But I'm gagging to get out. I suppose everyone's in the same boat. We've got 3 Rally Moto icebreaker challenges to do. Oh, they should have been done and dusted by now, but there you go. That over there. Bolts in that tin. So just want to do pinch bolt. Say 6mm cap head. Just undo the pinch bolt. Got 2 at the bottom of the forks. Tight that one. Do them, and then 19mm Allen key. Undoes the spindle. Oops. And if I remember rightly, I've not had the front wheel out, obviously, for a while. Oh yeah, you just flop the. This part here is your ABS sensor, and basically picks up on a ring on the inside of the rim. On the rear you take the sensor out and just check it out, take that with the wheel, but I think on the front one, if I remember rightly, I just drop that back out the way. So obviously you have to jack it up. I've just got my jack on my belly plate. So dead handy on adventure bikes for that, just, you know, wrap your jack under the belly plate and jack your bike up dead easy, miles easier than a sports bike. So, axle out, just lower it down a bit. Just drop that back out the way. That's done out the way. Roll your wheel out. You've actually got a little spacer on this side to top that spacer. I'll clean that up there. Back in there. Right, same crack again in reverse. Let's have a look. Let's move this camera around there a bit. Let's go that way and then hopefully do it on the floor here. So, valve key. What was on the valve key? I don't know if you can see me or not, actually. Probably better you don't see me, to be honest. Nobody wants this ugly much on the telly in the afternoon, does it? Right. Valve out. Same as the rear tyre. So with the valve out, it's easier. Yeah, rather than holding the valve. See if this is as easy as the rear. Now, which way around is it now then? That way. I think. Right. There we go. Just one in, the other one in above it. Push them together. Oh, that's ace. That's just bust the bead straight away. You did the rest with your hand. That's amazing. I don't know how much these were, these Bead Pro, the Bead Pro FS tyre levers. Just incredible. So obviously you slot one that way, the other one that way. You use a leverage. One lever's against the wheel and the other one pushes the tyre off. Awesome bit of kit. That's your best buy yet, that, Mark. Out of all your gear you've bought. And anyone that knows Mark, he buys a lot of gear. Because he just can't help himself. If it's shiny, you've got to have it. Just wait till you see the videos on his KTM. On his 790, he's put some really nice trick bits and pieces on it. So he'll be putting a video up, I would imagine, any time. So let's get this front changed. That's in that side. Push it in the dip again. I don't like the noise it makes on that side. It's up on my rim. Horrible. But such is life when you haven't got a tyre machine. The fronts are actually softer than the rear, so oh man, that's ace. Let's hope the other side comes off a doddle like. Better than the rear one. The rear one was a bit of a pig. It was a bit tight on the opposite side. Flip it off all the way around. That's one side out, really. Like I say, Anthony, don't come here, have them fitted. Go SMD tyres, they'll fit them for you. No, I'm only joking, mate. If you want them fitting, we'll fit them for you. No. He'll probably do them himself because he's a nutcase as well. Oh, ace. Yeah. So it's pulling the tyre line. Oh, you come. Out you come. Real pig to get them underneath the bead, the opposite side, you know, rather than going from the outside in. If you go from the inside, you don't mark your rim at all. But you go from the outside. There we go. That's that off. Done. Right, let's have the new one. Let's have the new one. I think these tyres, to be fair to Mark, I think they've only done not even 100 miles, I don't think. So obviously they're directional again, so and the arrow somewhere anywhere. You only have an arrow on one side. There we go. Front going that way, so obviously they flop it on that way. That side has the ABS side in, so that's forward. And we'll use, I think, again, use some of that rather than going and nicking Vicks washing up liquid, because it ends up in here for about a week and you can't find it. Anyone with bikes is probably the same. What way did it say that was now? Well, that side down. Front drive, front which way? Front rotation, front, there we go. No. A bit more size slime on that bead. So this side will pop on dead easy, he says. Because obviously it's got the angle of the bead to go with it. We hope to do both sides, only one it. There you go. There we go. There we go, flopped on. Same crack as before, just in reverse. Oh, these are evil, these things on your rims. Wow. In with your knees into the dip in the middle of the rim. Can't believe how easy these are compared to, like I said about the rear, compared to motocross tyres. I mean, Christ, like I say, spent hours in here screaming at motocross tyres because they won't go on, and they end up getting them on. You pinch the you pinch the tube. Oh, that's soul destroying. And you have to take it off again, put another tube in. Oh my lord. Now, last time I was racing, I had a 350 SXF. Was actually a sponsored ride from Advanced Auto Parts in North Wales, in Conway. So Colwyn Bay, sorry, not Conway, Colwyn Bay. So yeah, thanks to Steve and Janet, they helped me out a lot for that season. But unfortunately, I decided I was going to puncture a lung at Armthorpe, Doncaster, so kind of put paid to that season. You know, twice in 6 months. Now, anybody who knows me know it was hard giving it up, but anyway, hopefully I'm going to get into rallying, which I don't know whether there's any better or any worse, to be honest. But my missus must be going off her head. The long suffering Vicky. She's a starter, really. Puts up with my shit. There, valve back in. I think we'll give it a go with a foot pump again. See if it'll pump it up. As long as you get it on the bead, right, it's happy days, you know. Getting the bead to pop can be the hard bit. We'll get the foot pump. Get the foot pump. I mean, this isn't the world's best foot pump either. It's a right old cheap thing. Fingers crossed. Let's go. That's going. Feel it. It's going. I'll have a wait to pop the bead out there, though, won't it? I feel it moving, though. Definitely moving. Feel it now, going. There it go, pop in a minute. That's it. She's definitely inflating, but just doesn't want to pop out on that bead. Keep going. You have to really overpress her sometimes. So, there, that's one side popped. This side's going on its own now, I think. There we go. Bing. That's it. It's on. Happy days. Who needs a compressor? So, let's have her back on again. So, spacer back in that side, thin side in, so I can top that outwards. Slip her back in there. Now then, pumps can be as awkward as the rears on these. On any bike really. On the ABS ring as well, you've got a couple in all each seat now. Let's turn it around a bit. Oh, you're falling off. Oh no. Right, let's just check that angle. Just check the angle. Whether you can see it there. Right. Leave it there, that'll do. Right. Space just dropped out. obviously on your ABS ring, you've got a locking section, you've got a peg on the inside of the fork leg. You've got to line the two up so that obviously that doesn't spin on you. And slot that in the wheel. Forward a bit, spaces come out again, and then slot it in and just slip the axle through from the other side. There we go, that's axle through. Snip it up. Another thing, before you do your pinch bolts up, tighten your axle up. I learnt this off Linden. I never thought of it before. Obviously you go tightening your axle up and then you just tighten your pinch bolts up straight away. How do you know your forks are ever so slightly not like that? So I always do now, tighten your axle up. So that's your axle tight. Once you've got your calipers back in, drop it onto the forks, bounce the forks up and down a couple of times, and then do your pinch bolts up. That was something I never knew. Every day is a school day in this game, every single day. So, calipers back over. Looks like a jack noise. So make sure you hook the wire for your ABS sensor on your lower one. I'll have to find the bolt holder. Oh my lord. Trying to find the hole leak. Right, there we go. Should be in that. There we go. Out. Top bolt through the bracket. The bracket's got a little locking arm on it that sits over the back of the arm, the caliper arm. I'm not so sure. I don't know. Thought we had the tyre rubbing on the mudguard for a minute. That obviously wouldn't have been much good. So, get your caliper bolts up. That one. That side. Slide it over. Two bolts on this side. Obviously you can't see them, but same as the other, same as that side. Just in reverse. Obviously you can't bounce your suspension until you get the calipers back on. You can't hold the front wheel. So I'll nick them up. Come on. I'll nick them up. So that's the wheel back in. Spins nice and free. Drop it down off the jack. And then, if I put you up here, obviously you can see the bike now. Basically, as I say, if you drop it off, pump your front brakes up, just bounce your forks before you do your pinch bolts. And obviously pinch bolts are just two little 6mm headed cap bolts, and that's it. Front done. So that's both anakees up and running. Quick run out, quick run to the garage, check the pressures, quick run, make sure they're alright, no bobbling around, and happy days. So thanks Mark for the tyres. Anthony, I'll get these Pirellis to you in the week sometime. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, we'll do it the right way around this time. Give us a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.